The cringe 20-year-old wonders why he is where he is. When he looks out at the world through the window, he sees countless people accomplishing incredible feats. YouTubers making money as they produce monthly, weekly, or even daily content. The Elon Musks of the world making a real difference. The classical musicians, podcasters, and all those authors he looks up to. The cringe 20-year-old is frustrated when he sees people making a career out of the video games he enjoys, the books he likes to read, the sounds and musics he likes to listen to. He tells himself that they just got lucky and that it's all the result of them being in the right place at the right time. He is certain that one day he will make something of himself too. Even though he got high last night, it actually helped him refocus his life and pointed him in the right direction. The cringe 20-year-old scrolls through the community tab of a small YouTube channel he used to like. The creator explains in a post that they stopped making videos a year ago to deal with mental issues. The channel has a Patreon set up and people are still donating money to the inactive channel. The cringe 20-year-old sits in his parents' basement asking why he isn't making any money. Whenever he starts a personal project, he never finishes it. Writing a story, learning to code, making a YouTube video, acing his classes. They all sound good in his head, but making them reality is hard. It's obviously because he's a perfectionist. He knows he's not good enough yet, but he'll do those things when he is prepared for them. He doesn't want to make something so bad that he'd let himself down. He holds himself to a higher standard than that. The cringe 20-year-old thinks college is too easy. When he starts a class, he knows that if he tried he could ace it, but instead he just gets a mediocre grade. It doesn't really matter, it's just a gen ed anyway. There's no point to try hard at something that isn't even relevant to his major. The cringe 20-year-old tells himself that money isn't important. Instead he focuses on what really matters, spiritual enlightenment. He knows that if he dedicates enough time to meditating every day, he will be content with reality. He will act in a mindful way and be content with reality. See, there's no reason for him to be stressed about all the problems. Those are all impermanent. With each breath in and each breath out, he becomes more in tune and more content with reality. Hours and hours a day playing video games. Hours and hours a day watching YouTube. And hours a day on Reddit. Hours and hours and hours. But look, he's eating healthy, he's lost weight and looks better. An inconsistent sleep schedule, in bed by 4 a.m., out of bed by noon. It's not the electronics, he just has insomnia. The cringe 20-year-old knows that if he reads enough, he'll be able to develop his own style. That's why he's read 2 books this year. No, really. He just likes to take his time to analyze them. Look how much he's cut down on opiates. He only takes a very small amount of them now. It's so much better than it was. That sort of progress commands respect. He doesn't even drink. No, it's not because he has no friends to hang out with, it's a personal decision, plus it's high in calories. The cringe 20-year-old thinks that writing a creative piece pointing out all of his flaws is pretty intelligent. It's totally not also cringe, and the meta-references within it make up for that. His writing will be remembered. It will be talked about for generations. It's okay that even though all of his favorite authors had their breakthrough at 23, that he's got nothing to show for it. He's not even 21 yet. The cringe 20-year-old wonders why he is where he is. It's not his fault. He's a product of his environment. When he looks out the window, he sees countless people accomplishing incredible feats. But with each breath, he is more content with reality. When he looks out the window, there are a few trees. With his last breath, he is content with reality. Look what a mess he accomplished.